This is the second introductory video that I'm running for you guys today. Last week I talked about the name of the book, some of the chapters, some parts of my life. Today I'm just going to go into a little bit more about some of the chapters and a little bit more of my life. They say you need to know where I come from, why I'm doing this. Okay, so bear with me. Get a lot to learn. Okay, a lot to cover. Today we're going to cover coercion. Now, coercion is a terrible act, okay, that we force people to do what they don't want to do, okay. Sometimes we just go ahead and make them do without, but some people coerce them to do it, okay. You're being coerced, a friend is coercing you to rob a store. A coercion is to have sex with somebody that doesn't want to have sex with you. Coercion is to get somebody to go faster in the car. Come on, hey Joe, come on, get going, get this car faster. You're being coerced. They bring up the hey, are you better than us kind of attitude. So that's coercion. Assault is sexual assault, physical assault, and mental assault. Mental is verbal abuse. A lot of women, okay, you're taken upon a lot with some of your boyfriends, husbands, as far as the abuse, okay, is verbal abuse in the home. Sexual assault, okay, we know what that is. Rape, the coercion, the type. So sexual assault, and then sexual harassment, all right? We see it more and more every day now, even lately. And physical assault is somebody hitting somebody else. I've never seen people just hitting somebody just because, hey, do you see me? They were drunk. They're angry. Okay, you see me cold cock, that son of a bitch? So assault can take many different forms. Hit and run, okay, another one, okay. There's thousands of people killed or injured every year. Only 20% of the person that did the act goes to jail. It's terrible. So there's people out there living with this in their minds that what they did. You can forget it. You don't really forget about it, but you kind of ignore it for a long time. It never goes away, okay. My book is kind of what we need to do is remember now, because if you want to go to a better place later, you might not be able to. So just remember that every time you do something. Over 20 chapters out of the 34 deal in anger issues, all right? If you have an anger problem, you got to take care of it, all right? There's places you can go to take care of anger management, all right? You have to take care of it. Your kids watch it, they pick it up. It's something that happens to us. I was bullied, okay? That was, it was an anger issue there, okay? Somebody against me. I didn't want to fight back, okay? I didn't want to fight back, okay? So all the different chapters you're going to see. Next week I'm going to discuss 3-4 more, okay? Next week is the number 3 intro to the to what I'm talking about, to get to the final where we start about the book. So next week is number 3. Following week, I'm going to talk about the first 2 chapters. Why now, why you, and why now, why me. We're going to get into a lot about my life, okay, and about lives that people are out there where they're going today. So beware. I discuss things that should be discussed, okay. Women, 70-75%, probably 80% of all this bad crap that's going on is done by men, all right, but it's against you. Following book that I have coming is going to be victims of what bad we do. So bear with me. This is going to be a long process. Not long. I mean, this year. This is the big year. Okay, that book will be out also. My life. Okay, I think last week I talked about where I came from. I had a cousin Kevin, who was born with polio. His mom died of alcohol when he was about 10. I think he was about 10 years old. I remember seeing her once. He was abused by his father. Okay, his father was an alcoholic. Right? You're 10, 11 years old, and you watch your uncle take a coat hanger or a pencil and jab it into his legs, and say, "Hey, you can't feel that." Just, today you beat the crap out of the guy. Okay, that just shouldn't have been done. About a year later, after that, my cousin was put into a state hospital. Okay, we couldn't take care of father couldn't, his mother, my aunt was gone. My father tried. We used to carry him up. We used to carry him to the second floor. So one day he was just gone. I never saw him again because I was too underage to go into the hospital to see him. So I remember his face every day. 2 years later, okay, my mom, all right, came home. One day I came home from school. She was drunk. I didn't know. First time I saw this, my father comes home. She's at the table, the slurring, the food, and winks at me. Hey, I think I'm going to see a lawyer on Monday. My mother started crying for the next 4 or 5 hours. Wouldn't stop. She kept begging for God to take my life. I'm not. It's all a different crazy thing about things. So I went to bed. My father went to bed early. I went to bed. I don't know what happened. I couldn't stop her. Next day I come down. She comes down. She has cramps in her legs. By 10 o'clock in the morning, she was taken to the hospital. Didn't go with her. She went to the hospital. Next day, 8 o'clock in the morning, get a call from, she died. Again, she left. Never said goodbye. Never said anything. She was gone. It builds up in your mind. My father remarries, okay? 16 years old, all right? So they have an argument, it's all about me. Why did you tell your wonderful son he's adopted? What? I was lying in bed. My father comes in, 5-minute discussion about why I was adopted and blah, blah, blah. Walked out. He never mentioned it again. Okay? That was my mom and dad. Biological, I don't know. So, my 20s and 30s, 40s were, strange. I started a business. I had a part-time, I bought a part-time cleaning business. My friend of mine. It was 1982. 2016, I sold it. It was 34 years later. So that was my cleaning, taking care of. I took care of people. Okay, cleaning is okay. You clean houses and office, but I got to learn a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people became friends. I watched the kids grow up. I watched the grandkids grow up. All the different problems. One of the couple members of the family, the husband of the wife passed away. Took care of these people. Okay. I dealt with my business with my heart. Okay. It was a great time. It was a long learning. I met my wife during this time. So there's a lot more. Next week you're going to learn about some more things. When I'm writing the book, I was guilty of some of the chapters, and also a victim, just like all of us. Okay, all of us are guilty and victim. Also bystander. Bystander, watching something being done, not doing anything about it. Not right. Okay, we keep our mouths silent for so long. You have to say something. All right, we have to say something. Please, next week, listen to the chapter, and next Tuesday, the third intro video. The following week, we'll be discussing 2 chapters, 1 and 2. Following week, this is my manifesto. The manifesto we all need. We've been waiting years for somebody, to come out with this. What are you going to see? What I wrote, what I'm going to speak about. We've all needed this. We've all been waiting for this. We've all passed by. We've compromised. We've done a lot of things over the last 50, 100 years. It's going to come out in a video. I need you to see it. I need you to come with me on this journey that I'm on. A lot you're going to learn. Okay. Some of you don't want to even bother. Okay. Okay. You can listen to me a little now, or you're going to listen to a whole other life later. Okay, so we'll see. Thanks very much for being here. Remember, go to oursoulsdirection.com. Okay, it's my website. There's a lot of things on there you can learn and read about. I know that some of you are victim of a lot of bad things. Okay, I'm going to reach out to you. All right, I'm going to reach out to you. I want you to come, into this life and learn. Okay, this is a whole learning experience. I'm going to share a lot of things that are going wrong that I'm going to talk about. Something I needed to talk about for a long time. Okay, Me, okay? I've been chosen, all right? We're going to talk about that also. All right. All right. Thank you very much for being here. Look forward to talking to you again, you listening to me again, and finding out about each other. Thank you very much.